I'd be doing a lot fucking better if this music wasn't playing. Oh, thank God. Hi, everyone. I'm doing better than I was. Hello, Marlo. Hello, everybody else. No, I don't have a cold. I'm just tired. Specifically, I just cleaned up my room. I've been having trouble, obviously. Well, so here's the thing, right? And, this is a gruesome way to put it, but it's the God's honest truth. A month plus ago, I was sitting in my room feeling like, ugh, God, if only I could just get my shit together and clean up my room, if only I could, act a little responsible here and clean up my room. And like, while that was going on, while I was thinking those thoughts, I should really be trying harder to take, care of my responsibilities. I was necrotizing. Had gangrene. Like, I think I have an excuse this time around. Like, I've been irresponsible many times in my life, but I think this one can squeeze by. Oh, right, that's the other thing is about half my carpet is gone also because the fucking house flooded. So our water management techniques didn't hold up. So yeah, I had half-inch of water in here. Had to rip out a bunch of my carpet. Nothing got destroyed other than the carpet, but that was $100 a carpet, and that was kind of just our fault, I think, that time, because we just didn't have the pumps hooked up. But of course, anyway, so that sucked. And then the other day, I'm sitting down here, and my sock just gets wet. I'm just sitting here, and all of a sudden I have a wet sock. And I'm like, well, that's not normal. So I look down there, and there's just water coming under the wall, and I'm like, huh. That's odd. And so I go look, and yeah, it's just water is coming in. The pumps are running. Water is still coming in. And I take a peek at the stoop where the water accumulates that overflows into the house, and there's nothing there. So water just came in anyway, because it felt like it, I guess. So I had to go down there under the stairs and fashion a couple pieces of plastic card and screw them to some 2x4s so that the water that was dripping down the 2x4, which is rotting out my basement stairs, but that's way beyond anything I can do anything about, right? We're talking about mitigation at this point. So I just put a deflector in there so that the water drips onto the card, runs off onto the wall, then drips down the wall, and gets picked up by the drainage sheeting around the perimeter of the house. And, I'm just doing this while recovering from an appendectomy because it has to be done, So it's crawling around on my hands and knees. Ow, ow, And then I'm a little flustered because I just cleaned up my whole office and brain. What happened next? What was the next thing that was real good? Oh, right. And then I get on the phone with my surgeon's office, and I tell them how I'm doing. And they're like, "Oh, that's great. You sound like you're recovering really well. This is exactly how we everything you just said is exactly what we want to hear." And I said, "Well, so based on the discharge instructions, I did this and I did that. And as I understand it, after 2 weeks, I'm pretty much just sort of back to normal. I just might hurt for a while longer." And they go, "Oh, no. We don't want you doing anything for another 6 weeks." I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, you've got stitches. If they come out, you could herniate." And I'm like, "Well, shit." Because I thought that the instructions said I could lift 20 pounds again after 2 weeks. No, I can't do shit till the new year, or I could have fucking burst my stitches. So I'm crawling around under the goddamn stairs. And yeah, I could have ended up in the ER because I didn't understand my condition. So it's just been a fucking roller coaster. And, I also like to think about the fact that I have absolutely no idea how much this is going to cost me, the ER, the surgery and whatnot. I have insurance, but let's not get into that. I only barely have insurance. We'll see how that plays out. So if this is the year where I get a $30,000 plumbing bill and a $50,000 surgery bill, bazinga! Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. So that's why you haven't seen me around very much lately. Oh man, these faces are bad. These are like some of the worst faces I've ever seen. Why are these faces so terrible? I'm going to go with this Duke to Nuke them. I don't even know what we're playing here. This is Bandor, the Search for the Storm Giant King. The noise you're hearing is a fan. I have a rattly fan. Is it like really distracting? Do I need to get rid of that noise? Yeah, I don't know. That's good enough. I'll just end. Oh, is this an amateur game? Good lord. Yeah, this game amateur is as hell. Wait, why is his alignment default to chaotic evil? Let's go with chaotic good. Does any CRPG actually use your alignment for anything? Ass stored. Commands for gamers. Ass stored. Intro. Oh, yeah. Oh, it crashed! Shit! Oh, what a bummer. But at least we get to hear this banger again. And that's it. That's the song. Start. Ooh. Oh gosh, I love the mismatched pixel resolutions. Oh, it's so good though, actually. Wait, am I actually going forward? Oh, I am. This is one of the worst wizardries I've ever seen. This just looks terrible. Pardon me. Wait a minute. Okay, due to the painter's algorithm that they're using, every time you turn, you can see stuff you're not supposed to be able to see. So there's a dude back there or something. That's delightful. You can just sort of navigate by, wall hacking. Oh, man. Oh, this sucks. All that, and I can't even interact with it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of games of this type, but that is crunchy. Wait, we can't go to the options? Oh. Wait, view map. This is the armorer's shop. Oh, we're in the Twin Towers. This game's about 9/11, I guess. Can we... Wait. What? You specifically have to right-click the options button. What? Is that the title of the menu? Not... Man. I'm sorry. This sucks. There's no... I don't think there's any keyboard controls. Okay, well, that's all I could tolerate. And now I'm going to start Bandor 2, The Wrath of the... Oh. That fanfare was not long enough. Oh, this deluxe paint shit. I'm sorry to whoever made this game. This is so bad. Look at the awful mouse cursor. Why is it shaped like that? An attempt was made. Let's see if this intro will run. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god. Lemon Software, folks. You know, it feels like this was written in BASIC. I don't know that it actually was, but it feels like it was. I just need to know if we could actually get to the game. For just a moment, it's got that, like, Sonic Hedgehog Sega fanfare. Wom wom. Your name fucking defaults to Frodo? Okay, well, the game looks better. I mean, well, sort of. Oh no, it's the exact same engine. They just changed the graphics. Like, they changed the art assets, but otherwise it works exactly the same way. Wait, why? Why do the walls dip in like that? Why? What? What? The fuck? Why? What? I'm sorry. Has my mic been clipping? It looks like it has been. Am I too loud? Should I turn my mic down? Someone tell me this information. There's still no keyboard controls. Is the menu different? No. This game sucks. God. Oh. Like, you know, I'm not normally one to go for the, like, the Lul, you know, everything sucks kind of energy, but I mean, I just don't, what am I supposed to even say about that? That's, oh, this game, Barbarians, got ported to everything. It's, oh, but this looks a lot worse. Oh, yes, it's a CD game. Absolutely. Perfect. Looking forward to Exodus 6, which is supposed to... Ah! Yo, but why, though? Ow. Forgive me, you're going to see my ass for a moment. I need to pull my pants up. Oh, hey, no ass. I won. Yeah, but it's a huge pain to switch over to it for a lot of reasons. Yeah, this is a Korean game. There's a bunch of Korean games in Exodus, which is kind of cool. This intro bangs. I mean, not like the music, just like the concept. Whoa, the texture on the side of that plateau that just is completely clamped. So Donkey Kong's in this one. Man, I don't know. All right, well, there it was. Just from the one thumbnail, I was like, so is this like a shitty PC Donkey Kong knockoff? What? But wait, but what was I supposed to... Oh, the music. Oh, it's got the panpipes. Okay, but this music. Honestly, can't tell if this is racist. Is this racist? Well, it's unplayable at any rate, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I can jump on him. I mean, sort of. Wait, what? Okay, all right. Oh my god! You don't bounce off of them, so... And then it just unceremoniously repeats. Holy shit. Like, but why does the music need to bang that hard? Oh, there's an invisible, well, you know, really difficult to see low contrast platform there. Oh, of course, of course. This doesn't even make the tiniest bit of diegetic sense. Well, those will kill you. I cannot, there's no way I can jump high enough to get up there. Wait, can I climb this? No. That's gonna hurt me if I walk into it. I just know it. But I don't think I can make that gap. Whoa! Is he just gonna get in? Wait, what? What was that cinematic supposed to communicate? Okay, I'm gonna let this... Holy shit! Holy crap! And to think, the Game Awards already happened. You know, it's too late. It's too late. Fuck, there's always next year. Oh. Holy shit. You terrified me for a moment into thinking that I had not turned off my Who Wolge, and that the game had just been obscured this whole time, because people keep letting me do stuff like that and not saying anything. It makes me so mad. If my stream is like unwatchable, you have to tell me. Like SMS my ass. Like I need to know. Oh shit! I didn't know you'd turn around. You know, where's my health? Oh, I guess it's the like weird caricature in the upper right, which I'm not terribly comfortable with. Ah, the miss. Fortunately, the music still goes. Like, god damn does the music go. I don't... How do you get the double jump in without getting tagged? I don't get it. And by the way, the timing on those... Ooh, the timing on these is absolutely nutso-fucko. Not to mention the fact... No! Not to mention the fact that, yeah, you can collide with the penguins above you that you don't have any chance of getting a hit in on. Wait, are you supposed to be able to get up there from that third platform? Is that what it is? Ah, shit. Oh, yeah. Nope, you can't actually get up there. You're just supposed to cheese it. Where? Did you see how long I spent setting that? Nope. Nope. I'm not even mad, is the thing of it. Wait, can I... Hang on a second. I think it's possible to boost off that first guy and skip a bunch of... Get up there, and then... Ah! You know, it can still be done, though. So let's kill that dude. Why does the music just randomly restart? Oh, but you know what? I'm not going to get a second chance because I already jumped on this guy once. Although apparently, yeah, you can adjust the cycle this way. That animation! Yes! All right, keep walking. Keep walking. Yo! Wait, how? How could the cycles possibly have lined up? There was like a 40-second delay. How? What? How? What? How? What? How? Holy shit. And the music just deletes. Oh, is that health up? Wait, was that sound effect just stolen from a Nintendo game, I think? You know the game is good. You know the game design is on point when they have a whole bunch of mechanics that are obviously just like, okay, kill this enemy so that you don't head bonk them when you try to jump up from a platform below. Because that's how your game should absolutely work. I can't think why I'd be mad right now, so I have to conclude that I'm not. What about these Barbie games? We got anything? Okay, this looks like a better game. Pardon me. Lording. Coach Z voice. Sound on. Wow. Love that EGA Barbie. No music. Of course, when's this from? 91? Okay. Sound Blasters. Okay. Oh, her arm is not rendered very well. But, yawn. Yeah, this is from Imagineering Inc. and High Tech Expressions. Yeah, I think this probably was on another platform. But yeah, sports. Oh, wow. Oof. 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 Okay, so like, there's a, oh, what? Huh? Oh, is this even necessarily an action game? So we've got, like what's that, brooch or something? We got that, and then we've got this diamond, and then we've got a heart. If you hold the fire button, they'll go as high as you want. Huh? Huh? Okay, so High Tech did do that. All right. Why did that work? Is the NES game this bad? I'm surprised I've never seen it, because I've watched all the Nintendos to date, which maybe they didn't get as far as 91, but I thought they had. And also, I watched a bunch of Jeremy Parish's. What? Man, like, cool, we got 3. Well, okay. Sure, I'll take it. Great! Okay, this one, if you don't move immediately, you just get wrecked. Let's confirm that. Yeah. Oh, no! If the NES game is this bad, I'm shocked I've never heard of it. Because this is really something else. I mean, like Dr. Sparkle, there's a kitty up there. Dr. Sparkle even, reviewed like the Fisher-Price games and whatnot. Said they were terrible, but... Why did it exit at that angle? Okay, that's not it. Does the cat want some diamond? Apparently so. Thank you. What happens when we quote unquote die? I'm guessing we just wake up. Let's see. Oh, well. That's the best thing your character can say when you die in a game. Yeah, we should definitely wake up. Oh, that's the thing, right? Like, so many games that were made for kids are utterly inscrutable to adults, so you know that they would have been incomprehensible to kids. But the thing is that kids can't return games. And kids usually can't even recognize that a game is bad. Like, a lot of the time, they're just going to blame themselves. That's what I did. I played frickin' Wizards and Warriors for the NES and never realized that the reason I wasn't making good progress in it is because it's a bad series of games that suck. So... Man, I love all the terrible RPGs. on the PC platform in concept. The problem is they're all wizardries, and I just don't like that game, and I find it really boring. What do we have here? Are there... Wow, there's a whole series of games here in the Barney Bear Goes to the series, which I've never heard of. I never beat a game until I was like 22. So, this is Launchbox, by the way, the thing I'm using here. And specifically, to save you some time, Launchbox itself is actually quite cool. And you can get it and just set up your emulation, your ROM collection in it. It's very flexible and has a lot of... It has a lot of like quality of life time saver stuff. But specifically, I'm running Exodos, EXODOS. And that saves even more time because it just comes preloaded with like all the DOS software. Wow, I haven't thought about Baryon in eons. Pretty sure I played this game. So yeah, Exodos 6 just came out. It is a huge download. It's like several terabytes, but if you've got the space, it's so worth it. Because you don't have, like, every single game comes with a pre-configured DOSBox.conf that'll theoretically make it run pretty much perfectly immediately, which with DOSBox is often like, it's hard to have one config that works for all games. Yeah, I think Exodos is well over a terabyte. If Daria's watching, she can correct. Oh, 800 gigs? Okay. At a note, I really have no idea how many of these games were ever seen by a single living soul. For all I know, most of them got uploaded to abandonware websites by the original developers. But, I mean, so the thing to keep in mind, though, is that an awful lot of this, you know, pardon me, an awful lot of this, it was shareware, and all we have is the shareware because it got uploaded to BBSs and FTPs. So we still have like a zip file from... I'm sorry, I just loaded this up and like, that's an Amiga. No, it isn't. That's a PC layout. Never mind. Kind of a cat jam. Kinda. Yeah, my assumption is that these games sold 3, if they sold any at all. And, you know, it's a shame, of course, because some of them are actually quite good. Like, certainly a lot better than stuff that sold a lot more copies on the NES just by virtue of being an NES cartridge, and thus having a distributorship that would just kind of take... Wow, that is really loud. Let me turn that down. There we go. So, yeah, how to put it? The phenomenon of publishers, right? You know, it's just the nature of the way that distribution as a concept works is there are more creators than there are potential market, like invariably. Or at least there are so many creators that if the market is required to look at every single thing and judge it individually, completely unfiltered, then that's what they'll spend all their time doing. Without ever having any time to enjoy anything, and the overwhelming majority of stuff will be crap. The overwhelming majority of games are garbage. You know what? That's actually with the speed turned all the way down. Holy shit! I didn't expect that to work on the menu. Well, that's obviously unplayable, but let's try it like this. The overwhelming majority of shareware games I've played are garbage. The overwhelming majority of NES games that I've played were garbage. And if you watch through, Crontendo, then you'll see that there are an enormous number of NES games you've never even heard of, partly because they are unplayable trash. They're just shit. Now, you have to keep in mind that for every one that you see, there are absolutely, thousands of people sitting there who would be happy to sell you a game that's worse if they could convince you to pay for it up front. Well, okay, so the deal is this. A good, NES, I know SNES, I'm not sure about NES, but I know, a good SNES game was $60. And in $90s dollars, too. So, for $60, people expected a certain level of quality, and I think that the shittier games did not usually cost that much. But the point is this, that you were paying a certain amount. This game's actually not very good, because the sprites are so big that there's actually no room on screen to maneuver. So it looks competent at first, but it turns out it really isn't. And again, this is exactly the sort of problem that you'd run into with the lower quality NES Kusoge shovelware garbage. And so the point that I'm trying to drive at, NES cartridges could be produced for dirt, because by the time, by the mid-'80s, a 8 kilobyte ROM cartridge or whatever it is, 16 kilobyte ROM cartridge, if it was even that, I don't even think it was that big, had really come down in price quite a bit, especially in Japan and especially in, Taiwan. And if you went out and bought, if you had no filter, right? If your method of buying video games in the NES era was to go to the flea market and there'd be somebody there who's just here's a game, I made it, the chances are you were going to get something unplayable if it even started at all. There are an enormous number of people out there who would like to defraud you. This is a thing. Nintendo's seal of quality thing is interesting because it was two things. One, it was a reasonable reaction that people did want to see to a problem that really existed, which was, the combination of both terrible, mostly Atari 2600 games, and literal fraud, actual games that didn't run, games that didn't work, which was a thing that happened on a couple other platforms. And to wit, the Nintendo seal of quality wasn't telling you that any of these games were fun. It was telling you that they weren't literally counterfeit, you put it in your machine and nothing happens. It smokes your NES. It should have done more, however, and it's interesting that they didn't bother to apply any standards whatsoever. But if you look at what a truly unfiltered market it looks like, it's the PC. If people had not had to go through distributors in order to get games in front of NES purchasers, then the quality of games in aggregate for the NES and Famicom would have been even worse than they actually were. And it's actually shocking. It wasn't until I watched Crontendo that I found out just how bad most Famicom games were. Probably 75% of them are just atrocious, just horrible. And also remember that the whole seal of quality thing, that was an American thing, right? That was a Nintendo of America thing. Japan, they didn't have that. And in fact, in Japan, companies could make their own cartridges. Nintendo had no control over this. They didn't really hear either, but mumble. That's a separate Wikipedia binge. But anyway, in theory, the purpose of distributors, the purpose of publishers, is to provide a first layer of, let me rephrase that. Not the purpose, but in theory, the effect of having publishers and distributors and retailers in between the maker and the buyer is that you've got several layers of where somebody can say, this is shit actually, and my customers will not respect me if I sell this to them. And in theory, at some point in history, that worked. And then once we started getting more monopolies and whatnot, it really became a lot less effective. And then one day all the corporations and whatnot woke up and went, oh, wait a minute, reputation doesn't matter anymore. People don't have any choices. Plus, they don't actually care, and they'll just keep buying shit, even no matter how many times they get burned. Oh, that was exhausting. We don't have to do that shit anymore. But unfortunately, it is so often the case, certainly nowadays, that something like, what am I trying to say? Sorry, I'm out of practice. I'm rusty. Okay, well, here's what I'm trying to say. Distributors and publishers in, the console world did not prevent shitty games from existing, but they concentrated a lot more customers onto a smaller pool of shitty games. In the PC world, what you had were literally 50,000 terrible games released between like 1983 and 1996. Just an unbelievable tidal wave of garbage, like unplayable shit. And on the console market, like proportionally speaking, it's the same amount of shit. 75% of it is bad. It's just there's fewer games. And I don't know that decreased the number of really good games, is the thing. I don't know that this is... because there were still distributors for the PC. The same system was in place. And so, people talk a lot about how shareware was, this empowering thing. But you know what? I think most of the successful shareware games were still published through major publishers. A lot of them still went through GT Interactive and through, like I remember, whatever. An enormous number of PC games that were successful still went through publishers. So, Apogee, of course, right? And right, exactly. Apogee is supposed to be this, like, the crowning achievement of shareware. They were a big company. They were not, like, they were taking indie work and filtering it through their standards of quality. They were doing what a good label, a good publisher should do, right? Yeah, Epic was taking, software from European devs that never could have made it into the U.S. And republishing it over here. That's a lot of what they were doing. Sort of the the Miramax of game publishers, and I don't know that there was really I don't know that there were really that many good indie games for the PC when you consider the fact that if you made a game, no matter how plucky and small time you were, and then you published it through a giant, like literally the biggest company in the entire industry, like Apogee or Epic, were you really indie at that point, Because by our modern standards, certainly, it means, yes, that somebody gives you a zip file. They might do it via itch.io, but they don't have to. They could put it on their website, or email it to interested parties, and that works really well now. And you can get some really amazing games that way. But back then, there's the whole, what's the word I'm looking for? There's the whole mythology. It's not the word I'm looking for because that suggested the legend of the, mailing out floppy disks in Ziploc bags. Yes, absolutely, that happened. But a lot of it was being done by like fairly large organizations, or at a minimum, even if the developer really was sitting in their living room and putting those floppies in the Ziploc bags and putting them in envelopes, they were still getting their work put in front of other people by a company like Apogee. And so my point is that I think the overwhelming majority of games in this collection, I don't know how many this is, but it's somewhere in the many thousands. 10,000. There are 10,800 games here, and I don't think there's any duplicates in there. It should all be one game per game. I think that 9,500 of those, 9,800 of those were never seen by anybody. Because you still need a distributor. Like, I've heard that in the UK, like 8-bit market, that there were people that were like, yeah, they make a game in their bedroom or whatever, and then, I mean, a lot of those were still getting published through major publishers, but there were people that just, I don't know, took out an ad in a magazine, and people sent them a, self-addressed stamped envelope or whatever. That's all well and good, but also, from what I've heard, those games were sold for like $1 or $2, like not very much, whereas like PC shareware games, those were selling for like $30 a lot of the time. The shitty ones, like the really shitty ones that you don't remember, wow, any game that begins with the battle is going to be terrible, isn't it? Yes, these are all going to be really terrible strategy games. I need to skip everything that begins with battle. Although, okay, this looks sick as hell. Yeah, like the boot sale. I've literally heard, that this. Sorry, I have heard that literally this sort of thing happened. That people, made a game on the ZX Spectrum, dubbed it off to a bunch of tapes, and then just like, went to a meetup and here you go. I'll take your $5, and some of those games became well known. But on the PC, I don't know that happened. So I think of these 10,800 games, most of them probably never sold a single copy. And I think a bunch of this stuff, even in this collection, which tries its best never to have shareware, I think, there's still a little bit of shareware in here because I don't think these games ever sold. Holy crap, this engine startup process. When's this from? 95. Are we going to get a banger? Thanks, Darren. Appreciate it. Yeah, I am feeling better, although I'm still a little laid up. Was that an S3 ad? Check my volume mixer. Do I have this turned down? No, it's just quiet. Damn, I love Babylon 5. Yeah, I've got it cranked. I'll bet the in-game audio is louder. This is CD audio. I love, like, I'm just imagining, like, they do the animation, they render it, they come back and watch it and go, oh, yeah, this is 5 times faster than, we imagined it. Well, there we go. Ship it. Okay, I am always going to be a stick in the mud about this. Babylon 5 used Lightwave on the Amiga for the first season only. The other 4, Windows NT. I'm never going to let this go. Oh, this menu! Yes! My mouse is frozen. Oh, wait, what? The mouse stopped working? Yeah, I actually, and Zach, I'm not trying to dunk on you at all, but I I have a 48,000 word script about the Amiga video toaster that I was in the middle of producing when my appendix went bad. So I'm really frustrated because I want to be in shooting that right now, but I can't do it till January. It's just not safe. But about half the video is me basically debunking the video toaster and stuff associated with it, because, yeah, nobody actually knows what the video toaster was or did. People just talk total shit about it. Oh, man. Oh, CD source can be line in. What would that mean? Well, whatever. Anyway. Oh, main volume. There we go. This music kind of bangs. Oh, dude, we got VGA, SVGA, and then SVGA lace, which means that it probably means that it runs at SVGA resolution, which would be 640 by 480, I think, because VGA was typically at the time meant 320 by 200 at 256 colors, whereas SVGA at the time, it changed later, meant, I believe, 640 by 480 at 256 colors, which the original VGA card could not do. Well, Blue Shift, the problem is that this video, unlike most of mine, for most of it, I'm going to be standing. And I can't stand for that long still, or I start to get belly pains. And it's, yeah, probably a bad idea. So, nope, I got to wait till I'm entirely healed up and my stitches have dissolved before I can go for it. And that's the other thing, right, is there's just points in the video where I need to lift stuff. I just have to, so... Everybody on Patreon said, take your time, heal up. So I'm going to do what they said, and I'm not going to produce a damn thing other than streams until January. Anyway. Has my mouse started working again? Yes, it has. Why is the mouse not working in the sub-menus? That is so weird. God, this menu bangs! It said multiplayer? I wonder if that just means local split screen. Nobody has made a menu interface as good as this. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you being supportive. Wait. The song is still going. Oh, was that it? Oh, hell yes. We're getting more European anime faces. Alundra Lilith Black. Hey, look, it's Milo from Prozac. I'm Milo. Oh. Age 212 Tyanok years equals about. What are these names? Oh my god. Yes, the animations are all... Oh, I'm sorry, that's what I was going to say. Yes, the animations are interlaced, and the reason for that is if you take your rendered video and then you just delete every other line and then play it back with a blank line in between every line, it allows you to have your vertical resolution, which makes your video files a lot smaller so you can fit more on your CD, but also it means you can stream video off of much slower CD-ROMs, which were a lot more common in these days. Someone would have like a 4X or an 8X CD-ROM or something, and 640 by 480 full resolution 256 color video in like smacker format wouldn't actually be able to stream at full frame rate. So they would often use this. They called it interlacing. It's not really interlacing. Like we'll refer to them that way, but interlacing actually means transferring, even lines and then transferring odd lines. But here, it's really, actually, it's just 240p, basically. That's the interesting thing, is what they're doing is exactly what the NES and SNES and PSX and whatnot do on a CRT television. They only send the even lines to just, cut the bandwidth in half. As you do, yeah. Wow, there's more. There sure are some original characters in here, aren't there? These characters are original as hell. I didn't ask for this. This guy's name is Siegfried D. Orbison. Draw the rest of the fucking hole. There's just a bird in this one. God, there's more. There's still more. Are we ever going to cycle around? There's still more. My God. There's still more. We're still going. Sack. Oh my God, how are there more of them? How are there more? I'm out of jokes. God, there's more. There's still, are these being AI generated? Like, there's still more. Oh God, I finally got to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Nothing was left on the cutting room floor. Well, you know which one we're taking. It doesn't matter at all, but we gotta take Tobias from Animorphs. Oh, then we gotta select from these terrible ships. Okay, well, that's just a B-Wing. Obviously. I like the Gunbuster 3000 quite a lot. It's got the smiley face on the front. Yes, perfect. That's our car. I'm gonna practice first. This seems like it's gonna be a cat jam. Is this going to be ambient, or is this going to just go all of a sudden? God, the soundtrack for this is, like, decent. This is some Deus Ex shit. I looked up the composers, and they both worked on, like, 4 games nobody's heard of, and then one worked on Diablo 2 for the Mac. All right. We gotta see this game. Oh, man, there's no way this game's gonna be good. Whoa. Oh, it's one of these. Alright, how do I fly? Weird camera position. Okay, my lasers are comma. There we go. Okay, my throttle is on period and slash, and whoa! Oh! Oh, that's pretty fast! I need a joystick. Whoa, we're crushing ceilings! What? And you have to hold the throttle down, too. Okay, alright. Well, okay. Oh, we need a joystick. Oh shit, yeah, I hope nobody's visually sensitive. I guess I should just have a big content warning on these streams. None of them are safe. This might actually be pretty good with a fucking joystick. This feels like 250 kmh. Yo, but the music though. This sounds like some Square Enix shit from another dimension. Hang on a second. I gotta see those signs. I thought so. I thought so. These are, I knew it. These are an ad for the sound system. Okay, let's check out our controls. Oh, we got some sort of camera change. That's on C. Okay. Oh, that does seem a lot better. This, maybe it actually respects where the cockpit physically is on the model, whereas this just puts it right in the middle of the ship. I don't know. Or does it just move it up? Oh, it just moves it up. Never mind. Okay. This prog shit. What were they on? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I feel like I just found a permanent throttle adjustment. Ah, maybe not. I'm trying the F keys now. Okay, yeah, no, nothing. Ship destroyed. Okay. Oh. I gotta go to controls. No. I gotta go to controls. I have to find out whether, I can use joystick. Yeah, that was with texture correction on? Get out of here. Okay, good. Joystick with throttle. Well, as it happens, I have one of those. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Don't I? Where the hell is it? Daria, do you know where my Microsoft Sidewinder force feedback went? I swear I have one. I thought it was here. Yeah, if this soundtrack isn't uploaded somewhere, I'm gonna have to do my duty as a citizen. Oh, it might be in the back corner. BRB. Everyone want to see my ass? Get ready. Okay, well, I didn't find the Sidewinder force feedback, but we do have an early Thrustmaster. I don't know if I don't know if drivers for this are going to be a problem, but we'll give it the old college shit. Bump, bump, bump. Top Gun Fox 2 Pro is the name of this controller. Perfect name. Okay, yeah, it looks like this is going to work. Okay, good. Calibrated. There's our slider. Outstanding. Got our hat switch, the whole 8 yards. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if this DOS box is already configured for it. Nope, it's not. Okay, that's fine. I can just go fix that. I guess actually I'll just exit that, and I have to go edit the DOSBox conf. Please hold. One moment, please. Oops. Fuck up. Sorry, I hit Dropbox by accident. Nobody wants that. Ugh. I can't wait to see this suck. This is gonna suck, but what the hell's going on here? Notepad is not loading. Hello, computer. Okay, well, I guess I'll use regular Notepad because Notepad++. Oh, there we go. No? What's going on here? Sorry, I'm having a problem. Yeah. Ugh. Sorry, I gotta find my joystick config. Yeah, this is weird. DOSBox is just completely hung. Or not DOSBox, Notepad++ is just completely hung. Okay, so joystick type, what would that be? FCS? No, it'd be 4-axis. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, Tenberry Software. Don't I recognize that name? Yeah, apparently there's an S3 accelerated version of this game, which would whip. Oh, whoa. Well, looks like the throttle's on the wrong axis there. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Why is that? No. The question is, why is it seeing one of the axes as the throttle input? Let me think on that for a moment. Joystick with throttle. Oh, weird. And now, like, I don't care about the calibration not working. It's just that it's not seeing the throttle. So why is that? Let's try, let me try FCS mode. I don't think that'll work, but let me try it. Congratulations, you get to hear the bitchin' music again from the beginning. S3, I can't quite make out. It says S3 on something. Well, it's clearly just having some polling issues anyway. So I'm going to switch to, I'm going to turn off timed mode and see what that does for us. Love that logo. S3D onboard. Oh, is that what it says? It is. Oops. Ah. Man. Like, I do need to stress that, like, this is how it was. This is just how it was on computers. Joysticks never worked. They never worked. Let's set joystick type to auto. See if it can figure that out. Okay, so the throttle thing isn't going to work, and I'm not going to spend any more time trying to figure it out, but can we at least get... Okay. Let's see if that works at least. We'll take a different ship, just cause. Okay, well, it's better. Kind of a heavy dead zone on this stick for some reason. Maybe that's because of how I set up a DOS box, but still, obviously, it's doing a lot better. I don't seem to have a fire button, so that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, it's still, like, I could definitely get that analog, but it's not what I wish it was. Ah! Oh, I love the stretching textures! I didn't notice that before. That's so good. Also, I think I'm limited. I can't get my full yaw. Not yaw. Is it? God damn it. What's up and down? Also, this is so loud. Pitch. I'm sorry. Thank you. Pitch. Yeah, there shouldn't be a dead zone, but it's like 2/3 of the damn range. So, DOSBox, I think, has some adjustments for this. I don't exactly remember, though. Like, ideally, I'd be using DOSBox X, and I could just go inspect that, but I'm using the built-in for ExoDOS because it's pre-configured. All right, well, I think we got the gist of it. Let's race.
Welcome to the Riga Belts race on St. Helena 3. A dark and demanding course awaits you.
Good night, Marlo.
Will be obscured by lava which runs down the walls and presents a great danger to your ship.
Oh, man. This game is European as hell. Also, the music. I think this is a new track. The music, that is. God, the music in this is so good. Oh, I've got no yaw. I got no pitch. Ah. Ah, why are the axes so screwed up? I need to recalibrate. Yo. The ramp, though? Man. Whoa! The sky is really unsettling! I just can't pull up. Ooh! Why? Why do it like that? Yeah, I can't pull up. All right, this is unplayable. Yeah. Getting the stall horn. Okay, let's go try and fuck with the recalibration, because that didn't work. I'm hoping that because I undersold it so hard there, that I'll be able to max out the axes this time around. Okay. Nope, now it is much worse. Now I can't pull up at all. Oh, boy. Whew. Okay. Oh, yeah, so it really does look like it's re-zeroing, right? Because we just lost the entire lower quadrant. Yeah, let me check, but there's resistance control, but that's just a spring. Yeah, no. And the problem doesn't show up in Windows. Where'd our music go? That's weird. Did I? The music's just gone. Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, so the problem doesn't show up in the Windows, the control panel at all. So that's not it. No, it's just... Oh. Oh, great. You know what that probably means? It probably means that my my sound card just probably yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, please hold. It's going to get even worse, probably. Okay. All right, yeah, so as expected, I just cycled my DAC. It keeps doing this. It keeps doing this. Oh, my God. I hate USB so bad that if I were honest about it, I'd get my ass banned from the website. The level of just hatred that I have for USB is immeasurable. Well, shit. Okay. I mean, the problem is I literally cannot put a... Well, one, I just need a DAC. And there's no options. You can use USB or you can go fuck yourself. If you want to have like an XLR port to plug a mic into, you know, with 48 volts and whatnot. And two, I have no PCIe slots available on my computer. So, like, what can I do? All right. Let's try one more time. Yep. Yeah. Did you see it re-zero? Did you see it re-zero? Honk, honk. Okay, well, I'm going to try the game one more time, but unfortunately it looks like we just will not be able to play this effectively on account of, you know, getting owned. Oops, this needs more cycles. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Yep, we're just... Okay. No. This was my experience with DOS games. If you didn't have it, you were lucky. I went through a dozen joysticks on a dozen computers. It was always like this. You could not calibrate them. They would just do weird shit. It's even worse on emulation. I have not been able to get a joystick to work in a DOS game since the 90s. I don't know what to tell you. It's not me, and I'm not doing anything wrong because that's impossible. There's nothing to do wrong. Battleship, 1986. Battleship, 1988. Battleship, 1991. Battleship, 1998. Okay, here we have another shitty... Oh, this is a 3DO. Battle Sport. Did this actually come out for the 3DO? If so, I will not be playing it. Yes, it did. You can watch somebody's 3DO stream to see that then. Actually, wait a minute. This looks dope as shit. We got to fire this up. Ooh. Oh, I'm loving that aspect ratio. Yes. This is running in EGA high res, I think. It's got that wacky ass, like 21:9 ass ratio. Oh, man. So this is a soft disk game that I've never heard of. I mean, there were several of those, but... Ass. Place your battle star. Oh, wait. Is this just like... Wait, TM. Wait, is it... This can't be licensed. There's no way, actually. There's absolutely no way this is licensed. Anyway, perfect spaceship, rendered flawlessly by Best Graphics. Yes. Place your destroyer. This is Battlestar, presumably Galactica battleship. We're going to place these, and then we're going to fire torpedoes. And they all have to go on this screen. Okay. Did you really need to spend that long telling me that? Probably. Probably not. Oh, yeah. So... I hit! I got a hit! Oh. Hooray! Alright. Let's go for that damn antimatter. Hell yeah! I won! They didn't. Ah. I wonder what algorithm it's using. Probably something pretty dumb. Unlike me, I'm not dumb. Yes! I'm really good at this game. Yeah, so it's interesting, right? Because I would say that these ships look exactly like they're supposed to. Everything here looks about right to me, you know? It doesn't look like anything's terribly stretched. Like, if you look at these ships, you know, these look right. But, so, I think... Oh, yeah, it's literally just wrapping around, isn't it? Yep, so we know exactly where it's going to target. Oh, man. That's quite an algorithm, isn't it? Oh, you're right. Yep, the squares are... Wait a minute. No, they aren't. No, the squares are not square. Right? I don't think they are. Let me open this shit up in MS Microsoft Paint. Just a moment. What's going on here? There we go. Okay. No, they're quite squished. Yeah, one of these squares comes up on my screen as 32 by 26 pixels after it's been scaled. So that means 32 by 26. So what's the ratio there? It's almost a quarter shorter than it should be. So if we take this whole image, drop this into Paint, and we resize vertical 125, does that fix the ratio? Yes, it does. It's still pretty damn widescreen even at that point, though. Like, it's not 21:9, but it still looks 16:9. I'm sorry I can't show you that easily. But yeah, I don't know what this should look like. 640 by 350. Yes, that would be the correct resolution. Thank you for naming it because I couldn't remember it for the life of me. And in fact, now that you've said that, give me a second. And let me find the captures folder and I can get one of the screenshots and verify that. Where is it? Here it is. Open with Paint. Yep, 640 by 350. That is the resolution. And you know what? It's actually being displayed wrong on screen, I think. Yeah, because those boxes come up as 16 by 16 in the saved screenshot, and it looks a lot better. I think what it is that when I set this up, I asked it for aspect ratio correction, and I think it applied it wrong. I think it applied the wrong ratio. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Wow, so it's very close to 16:9. Is it 16:10? Sorry about my ass hanging out there. Well, this game's good. I like this game. I'm completely in support of this game. Sorry for the splurch there. I guess I could probably... Wow, it won't capture the mouse for some reason. I'd like to turn off the sound. There we go. I'm decimating their fleet here. Yeah, I thought that I was fucking it up by not running with aspect ratio correction, but I'm now realizing that probably I don't know that it's an instant fix. Oh, I'm running out of antimatter bombs. So they've taken out one of my ships. But it's going to take them a pretty long time to wrap around to the next one. I've taken out 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's only 5, maybe 6. Now, it does look like they used a better algorithm for placing them, but maybe not. Yeah, I turned the sound off. Oh, there's a hit. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, so wait a minute. I've destroyed 5 ships though, right? Or did I? Oh God, no! I get it. I see. The bombs don't automatically blow up the whole ship. I haven't destroyed any of his ships, except maybe this one, and even then. I get it now. I see how this works. Oh, I feel silly. I'm going to run out of plasma bombs here in a moment. But I'm guessing that's one whole ship up there. No? Oh, man, this actually kind of... Huh. How big is this damn ship? Oh, okay, I guess I must be hitting the big boy. Oh, man, so I'm going to have to whittle away at him with frickin' nitro sims for the rest of the... Well, is that the whole ship? It's got to be, right? No, it's not. 'Cause I assume it's symmetrical, so what about there? Oh, there's even more. Maybe it's symmetrical this way. Oh, we're having a rollicking good time right now, eh? Finally. All right. 4 ships remain. I wasn't exactly wasting time or anything, but still. I'm suddenly realizing how long it's going to take to play this all out. Even with... Whoops. Full screened it. My bad. There we go. Even with fast forward. We're going to be... Oh, you know what? Your weapons slowly recharge. So I'm starting to get more antimatter back. So that's cool, at least. Okay, took out my battle star. Okay, so I had not actually hit all 5 of his ships, I now realize. Okay, that was a miss, which means that there's one there. Oh, is that what it is? That I got recharged when I got a... Oh, okay. So I guess there's maybe a slightly better strategy for this. Okay. That's a destroy, right? No? Oh, man. Well, if it doesn't extend down that way, then it must extend this way. No. There we go. Oh my god, how big is this damn ship? About that big. Okay. Got his destroyer. I've lost 2 of my ships and I'm losing another one. This somehow feels less satisfying than regular battleship. You know? Like, oh my god, I swear, like, just Milton Bradley Battleship does not just drone on like this. Does Milton Bradley make that game? They must. Oh, there is. Oh, okay, so they parked their, Oh, it's a little guy. I see. Thank you, I would have missed that. Haha. You get it? Oh, damn it. I just plain missed it. Wait, that's a miss? Oh, it must be a cross shape. There we go. It's an inverted T. There we go. Okay, 4 ships. Okay, now we just have to find the other one, which could be any damn place. So let's use the antimatter to clear out some rectangles here. Oh, this sucks. Because it could really be anywhere. Bonk. Yeah, so, not a good game, I would say. Fails to remain exciting in a way that really does not fit the subject matter. And, like, normally it being, you know, Battleship, you wouldn't expect it to be exciting. The problem is when you put it up next to actual Battleship, and it's actually less exciting than that. That's sort of astonishing. That's impressive. I mean, the thing is, if it had been a simulation, if it had been like simulating, ship strength, then that'd be one thing. Or if the ships could move, that'd be one thing. But the fact that, it's just sort of, you're just plucking away at pixels. It works okay with Battleship because there's only 5. Or 4, whatever it is, max per ship. But, in this case, you're just picking away at it for so long. Imagine how long we would have been there if I didn't have an accelerate feature on my emulator. Like, come on, get out of here. Whew. Welcome to Play Bees. Ooh, pardon me if you heard that. Those other Battleship games were text adventures, I think. No, they just didn't look interesting. Oh, okay. Is this going to be a cat jam? It's okay, but it's not exactly a cat jam. Polarks. Love that deluxe paint pixel art. It's so good. Oh my god, this silhouette. According to the database, this came out in 2000, so... Okay, the technique they're using, fading between images with text on them, does not work. Holy shit! Yeah, there's a lot of inspirations going on here. Oh man, this is such a specific kind of game. Wait, are they on my side? Oh my god, why is it so slow? Oh, I have wing energy, okay. Yeah, I think they're on my side. Eggs left, 0. Not sure what that did for me. Sorry, if I press control, it shows me the exit for some reason. But that's all I can do is just see it. Oh, does that... Am I going to switch to another bee? No. Why? What are the other bees? There's a ladder, but you still have to use your wings to climb it. Why is it so dog slow? Huh. Yeah, here I go. This is video game excitement right here. I have an energy counter, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what these are doing. These are like Samus Aran grapple points, but like... We got like a spike maze that we gotta follow to get out of the level. I wonder if I have to have all of these bees in order to exit the level. No. Okay, yeah, I guess it does say plus and minus to speed up and down. But... I'm going to give it some more cycles. Oh, okay, well, I guess it was a little choked for cycles. But I don't know that that really... I don't know that that really excuses anything. That game sucks. Wow. Oh, I need to not forget. I got to go back and find the other game. What was the other game? It was Battle Race. And I need to get... the optical... the ISO. I need to get the ISO for that game. And extract the audio from it. I need to not forget to do this thing. Here we go. Okay, I've got it. I'll put it over there. I'll extract that later. Oh, man. Oh, man. Imagine producing a game in the year 2000 that has score. God. The Berenstein Bears learn to count. Now that's going to be a banger. Learning at home? That's never happened. There any video games in here? Holy shit. We gotta look at this one. This is from 1999. Yeah, I tried Numpad Plus. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. There's some energy here. This is like a produced game for DOS from 1999. Ooh, that needs some more cycles. Well, it says it's at 105%. Whoa! Whoa. Yo, wait a minute. This, like, kind of feels good. Oops. Wow. Okay. Yo. Okay. So we can crouch, walk. Okay, good. We can do a jump slash. Oh, but it's not very effective. How? These guys just... Okay, this game looks like it has a lot of potential to be good, but, like, they just really fucked up the enemy design and stuff like that, you know? Like, this feels like these should all be planned encounters, but I think this is just random generating dudes that'll just never stop, which really is a shame because this has like Donkey Kong Country energy, and I love the art. The claymation is terrific. Like, they use the right palette for it and stuff. Like, a lot of stuff here is really on point, but the gameplay is just terrible. What a shame. Gosh, what a tragedy. Yeah, I guess you got to do something to grab that because he didn't grab it. And, like, well, I'm not going to go find out what that was. Wow, what a shame. What a shame. That's almost good. That's so close to being good. I'm kind of mad about that a little bit. Just a little bit. A little mad. That's a Soka band. That's so Soka band. The description of it says it's a Soka band. Playing some disappointing games today. And disappointing is worse than bad. It's when you look at them and you're like, oh no, they came so close. Adventure game. Better dead than alien. Oh man, do I even want to load this up? Oh no, it's just Galaxians. Okay, I got nah, I'm good. There's a Beverly Hills Cop there that I'm almost curious about, but I know it's going to play like a PC speaker version of Axel Foley, and it's just going to get me banned from YouTube in just one. Just click. Okay. All right. This might have some music. I only play these games for the music. Hey, Joe. Appreciate it. I'm healing up pretty good, and I'm really hoping the bill is just going to be for something I can actually survive. Oh, okay. This is a gauntlet. But, like... Oh, yeah. What if Gauntlet had even better sound effects? Is what I'm getting here. Oh my god. Deluxe paint shit. Outstanding. I'm loving all the, like, ad-lib sound effects that clearly are supposed to go on longer, but then get cut off. I mean, I guess I could be wrong. Maybe they are just that bad, but... No keys? Also, like, what if Gauntlet was bad? Because this maze design is shit. Like, it's weird to say it that way, but, like, the mazes in Gauntlet... Oh, carpet. Delightful. The mazes in Gauntlet are meaningless, but they feel like they've got some sort of meaning to them. You know what I mean? Like, they feel like there's some sort of internal logic. This just feels like a maze. I like that they use the different floor tiles. I think that gives it kind of an interesting, you know, spicy kind of, you know, little bit of mustard. You know, speaking of spices, so I says to Mabel, I go to the store the other day. I'm at the grocery store, and I want some eggnog. And, okay, so for one thing, let me tell you this. I always assumed that eggnog was kind of like egg cream. You know, no actual egg in it. No, turns out, like commercially produced, mass-produced eggnog you can get at the store for $2. Yeah, they got eggs in there. There's egg yolks in there. You know, from concentrate, as it were. But it's still, it's there. So that was cool. So I was at the Sir Frederick of Myers, and I'm looking at the eggnog options. The store brand stuff, at least this year, sucks. I could swear it was better before. But yeah, the store brand Fred Meyer eggnog, Garbo, don't bother. So I got the Dairy Gold, but the trouble is I'm standing there and I'm just like, I'm having this moment because I'm looking at the Dairy Gold eggnog. And they've got 2 cartons. One is green, one is red. And they say classic and old-fashioned. And I didn't know what to think of that. I wasn't sure how I was supposed to parse. What is the difference between classic and old-fashioned? So, right. Wait, but I got keys. I have keys. Why am I not using the key? Oh, you have to press a button to use a key? That's not very Gauntlet. Yeah, there is sort of a strong bad energy, I agree. Anyway, so as far as I can tell, the differences are... Oh, that's a bunch of keys. The differences are... Classic is thinner. It's less, glug glug. And the old-fashioned is thicker, and it's got nutmeg in it. So, my recommendation, if you're getting eggnog and you can't find any interesting local brands or anything, if you got to buy a mass market eggnog, a mass-produced nog, I recommend the Dairy Gold old-fashioned in the red carton. This is not a sponsored stream. Although, you know what? I often talk... Oh my gosh, look, there's a little water wheel down there, and then the water wheel is actually running some machinery. Wait, in a game this, weirdly basic, they just include this little piece of environmental detail? What? Hello? Huh? I love it. It's wonderful. I just want to chill out here. I want to vibe. Do you think... Oh, I'll bet it runs this laser fence. I have no idea what the laser fence is protecting. But we gotta go check this out. I'm gonna die soon, which is a bummer because I want to see what's going on with this damn generator. The thing about so many of these games is that when they aren't offensively bad, they're... What the fuck was that? Okay, I'm gonna start again. And I'm gonna make a beeline for that generator because I want to know what that's all about. When these games aren't offensively bad, they are frequently charming. And an awful lot of them have, something going on where, again, it's often just sad because you're like, oh, man, if only this was good. If I could, recommend in good faith that a person play one of these games, that would be nice. Usually they're just garbage. And, oh, damn it. Where is it? Anyway, I frequently make a big thing out of my strong moral stand against ever taking sponsorships on my channel. I've said that if I had to, I would do it, but I really don't want to. However, it did just occur to me that I would take a sponsorship for butter. If Dairy Gold wanted to pay me to tell people to eat their butter, I'd do that. I'd take that butter money, and I would have I'd have butter on my hands, but I would die. But I will not die hungry. Video games forever. Actionbutton.net. Oh my god, it's so hard. All I want to do is to get back to where I was, but it's so many steps. Damn, this place is like a maze. Have you noticed that? Gosh, they don't make it very easy to find your way around in here. Oh, yeah, I am curious if anybody has an opinion on Rogue Trader, because, yeah, that did look interesting. All right. We have enough health that I think we can make it this time. Ooh, we're halfway there. Ooh, living on a prayer. Oh God. Oh no. Don't get juggled. Actually, I don't believe in any of that. Bye. Where? It's up there. It's up there. That's where I need to go. Okay. No. Ooh-wee, owie. Okay, I'm here. So, do I... Got the clutch strats. Although, they're not working very well. There we go. Okay. Ooh. No, is that not how this works? Well, you know what? The journey was worth it. Can I just get in the water? No. Yeah, so this serves no purpose other than to be cute. Which, you know, fully respected, frankly. Wow, that was beyond the abyss. Okay, what else do we got here? Wolfenstein with the weapons from Duke Nukem 3D. What is it even doing in here? For some reason, Exodus occasionally will contain stuff that's just like absolute, just garbage sludge pulled off of some, ftp.cdrom.com kind of shit that you really can't argue is a standalone game. I just thought that was weird that they do that. Oh, we got to load this up. This looks like... Oh, well, this is a modern game. This is from 2001, which means it was created ironically. Well, 2001 is like on the... Whoa! Wow. Oh, there's some energy here. M. Dickey. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this like a known thing? Is this a known thing? Because if this is like a known meme, I'm out. Let me know. Nah, I got no time for that shit. If this is like stream bait, then I'm good. Somebody else can do it. Somebody where that's their style. I like to look at stuff that's real. I guess I'll continue a little bit, but... Okay, as long as it's not just like, I want to be the guy stream bait. I guess that didn't exist in 2001, but still. Alright, well... What? Yeah? Huh? Okay. If I press Alt, the camera snaps down here for some reason. God, is I Want to Be the Guy even that old? I thought it was a little newer than that. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, 2001 is early enough that, somebody might have made a game unironically in DOS still, so I shouldn't be quite that critical. But still, I just, God, what is the goal here? Am I like... Am I destroying this barn? Like, there's a circle to the right of my, like, HUD up there that gets increasingly scary as I climb the house. Am I just supposed to jump? Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Just got some dynamite here. It's all good. Don't know. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Yeah, okay. Da-da. Sure. I can press Z to, like, do some poses, I guess. Okay, I just... Oh. Wait. What? Man, what? I'm small now. And my dynamite's exploding. And if I press S, it spawns these, like, stacks of... What are these, tables? And if I press the numbers, it changes the color palette. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, no, as expected. There's somebody else who'd be a lot better at reacting to that, but that's not me. Okay, now this looks like about $1 billion right here. Oh no, I've played this before. I just realized I've played this before. Yeah. Yeah, that's a real game. Which isn't necessarily a problem. It is a problem that it won't launch. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up there, but that actually won't launch. But yeah, that's actually that's a video game. Okay, I want to fire this up not because I have any interest in playing it, but solely because the aesthetic of it is so powerful. Oh, yeah. Man. Get out of here. Phew. This right here is an energy. It's just so ugly. But, like, good. Ugly. Complimentary sense. The single pixel fonts, definitely hand-drawn by the developer. And, like, the thick shadows on everything. Oh. Oh, the little animations. You see that? They built their own little windowing system here. Game log. On. Oh. This right here, this is what programs should look like. Yeah, I do have to agree with that. Imagine how this would look on a, like an amber or a green screen. Yeah, let's autoplay. Oh yeah, there is a guy down there, isn't there? Also, I don't even know what game. What is this? Is this? I have no idea what game this is. You're right. Yeah, they are called Sabrina Tom, Richard Tom, and Jennifer Tom. Man, all right. Well, I'm going to fave that just because... Oh, wait. Oh, this claims it's a specific game called Big 2. Huh. I don't know if that's true. Okay, well, moving on. Oh man. Okay. I always like a good pool game that really goes in. Oh, we're in the billiards. We're in the billiards section. You thought we weren't playing ZX Spectrum games tonight. Actually, no, sorry. The Spectrum doesn't do the Entertainer nearly as much as the PC. What am I saying? You know, I wonder if I played this on the Amiga, but I don't think so. Oh, whoops. It helps that I don't actually understand anything about billiards. Like the actual game of billiards. Yeah, I got nothing. But look at that. Yeah, it's calculating the shit out of that ball. That's so good. Oh, and then it crashed. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that couldn't have gone better. That couldn't have gone better. Okay, I'm going to load up this crap from 2000. Okay. I say crap, it's probably fine. But it might have banging music. Let's see. Whoa! Well, the intro, like, animation there was worth it. And these graphics are, whew, this is the Mario Kart we have at home. Is there no sound? Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any sound. And we have to go to driving school. There's no lizards. There's a snake, but that's not the same. These animals all suck. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's so many. In 1 second, you see so many frames that would kill a medieval peasant. Whoa! Whoa! Then why? Ooh, not very good. This is such a mix. Like, the technical expertise here is so mismatched. I love Gran Turismo 3. I gotta finish driving school before I can play this shitty wacky wheels. Fuck that! Nope! Fuck that! Holy shit! Bad! Bad game. Oh boy. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to play every pool game and every billiards game because I'm just in love with the way that they render the table. They always have just, oh yeah. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Oh, give that more cycles. You know what? If you give it more cycles, it does not get smoother. Whoa, this user interface. Yes. How do I interact with things? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that scans. Okay. Okay. All right. I agree, sir. Okay. How do we... Nope. Don't have time for that. Oh, it's delicious when the game starts up and asks you whether you want CGA, EGA, or Hercules. That's when you know that the video game is going to be good. Oh, it's delicious. This interface bangs. Place the balls. Ooh, huh. Weird. Oh. Yeah, yeah? Yeah? Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure what's going on there. If I press escape, the screen goes away. What the fuck? Oh, ooh. Have some interesting problems. Oh. Man. Oh. Okay, but what would you say I exactly do now that oh. I don't even know what to think of that. Moving the damn hell on. Yes, here we go. Billy the Kid Returns. I found this game on a shareware disc when I was a child. I have never stopped thinking about it as the worst DOS game I've ever played. The Hercules is a pain in the ass to set up. Maybe I'll go back and do it after this piece of shit. This was just like, oh yeah. Bill Dee-Dee's. Bill Dee-Dee Bigadoo-Doo. Has some of the worst art I've ever seen. Episode number 7. Yeah, so about that, I just really love, the energy of this game. I think a bunch of these are like different game modes, like the digitized photo, you know, and yeah, man. There's just like no attempt at diegetic meaning, you know, to anything. There's a bomb, like what, you know, look at the way he walks. Like, I've got the yellow kid here, and he, I don't know how to describe how this makes me feel. Like, I sort of lack words. I know that Spooter is going to kill my ass. Cool, I collected the bucket. Do I walk on the window? Is that how I did it? Yes. And then, like, where does this... It's like, look, what the... There's, Yeah, sure, okay. And then, like, this pistol up here that's like a 14th century... It's like something like a captain of a ship of the line would carry, you know. Like, I'm just saying... And, like, there's no... Oh, I guess I can outpace the dog. Yeah, quality stuff, quality stuff! I'm stuck here. I'm, like, soft-locked here. Can I jump? Yes. Yeah, the game started me out, like, soft-locked for some reason. No, some of them are collectibles for points, and some of them matter. Like the gun is a gun, and now I have a gun. Like, I didn't have ammo before, you know? And, like, it's particularly weird because the amount of effort it takes... Sorry for shooting the dog. I did not want to. The amount of effort it takes to produce a game at all, to make a game start coming into existence where once was none, you know, it's really quite a lot. And it's always very weird to me when someone could, like, get as far as building all these levels and everything, and I just always wonder, like, what does playtesting a game like this look like when you're you know, because it's one thing to... I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, other than there's a reason I have not ever published any games. I mean, I'm just saying, if they had 10 goddamn episodes, you know, then they must have started the game to test their code, you know. They must have started the game to play through it and make sure, you know, that they had to have looked at what they made, you know. Right, that's the wild thing, right? Looking at that and thinking, like, somebody pay for that? I don't think that was the registered version. I think that was the shareware. Yeah, exactly. We're only here. I have a... Here, I turned this off, but there we go. I don't play games that we've heard of on my streams. I only play games that nobody has heard of. But, wow, that was so much. I need a drink. I'll be right back. I have news, everyone. Sorry for the nasty floor. I had to rip up half my carpet when it flooded in here. But That is Soba. This is the Soba cat. This is the special cat that we named Soba. Oh, you gonna fall over? That is her. They are both girls. We have 3 cats. They are all girls. Yeah, I, haven't done a lot of streams from home, so. Are you actually going to go for the thing if I whip the thing around? I doubt it. You didn't do it earlier. I don't know why you do it now. They have really soured on the feather for some reason. These cats are below my limit, so I could lift them. Oh. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Come on. Oh, come on. God, they've gotten so lazy in their old age of probably 2. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hang on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Gosh, you're lazy. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Monday? Wow, she looked at... When I said that, she just glared at me. She knew I was calling her a Garfield. Sorry about the garbage on the floor. I was replaced my CPU heatsink earlier. There's some Q-tips down there that didn't make it in the trash. Anyway. Well... okay. All right. Well, if you're going to make it difficult, it's okay. I can play. Now, what she'll do, if I were to sit here and just play games for a bit, come here. What she would do is she would come over and put her paw on my leg with her claws out and just look at me expectantly. Oh. There you go. That's a kitty. She actually loves this, but she will not admit it. You can see from her face that she adores what's going on right now. This is the best thing. You see this? This is the face of a cat who loves what's happening. They would not let us do this when we first got them. Now, they don't mind it so much. I think I am getting some purrs. A little bit. If they come in the morning and get in bed, but only in the morning will they do this. They will come, well, and sometimes at night. If I go to bed, usually by myself, it has to be by myself. Either one of them, if they happen to come in at night, will get up in my bed and start purring so fucking loud I can hear them from across the room. It is ridiculous. Matt, you want the ear rubs? 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 She hates the fact that I'm doing this to her, but both of these cats love being near us so much that they will more than tolerate it. Ooh, come on, get your footing. Damn it, you're a cat. I know you can do this. And then she has to go over here and look mad. Wow, why do you look even bigger than normal right now? I do not have a convenient way to get her on camera. Anyway. Video games. Are there any video games? Oh, right. This is weird. This is a 1994 game that appears to be a ripoff of Out of This World, which is not, like, a sentence that should be a thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you adjust the CPU cycles, the pitch changes. This might be how it's supposed to sound. Well, that's the coolest thing I've ever done with DOSBox. Anyway, yep, there he is. By the way, I made a quip. I was going to make a quip earlier. I said I got to go get a drink. That game made me need a drink. But this is just a cream soda because I'm not drinking right now for what I assume are obvious reasons. I would really like a beer, but... woof. And what's funny about this is... I'm going to comment on the game in a moment because I have several comments to make. But what's funny about this is when I came home from the... So when I was at the hospital with my appendicitis, it's still crazy to think about. I mentioned this earlier, but there were like 10 people on, so I'm just going to say it again because this is the wackiest thing to me. I know that appendicitis is a thing people just get. Lots of people get appendicitis. You know, it's a routine thing. Almost nobody ever dies from it or anything. But, like, I talked to my surgeon. I had gangrene. Like, that's what that means, right? Like, I was dying inside. So, and they said, oh, yeah, this goes on for a while before you have to come in and get it taken out. So, like, you were probably feeling pretty bad for a bit before. And I'm like, yes, back a month earlier when my plumbing disaster was going on, I was sick the whole time and I didn't know what was wrong with me. And I'm like, oh, I think I've got some sort of like, some sort of gut infection. Well, I did. Sort of. Appendicitis actually isn't, it's not an infection. It's caused by your appendix being very poorly designed, and it gets inflamed, and then it chokes off its own blood supply because it's inflamed. So it just sort of kills itself, which is just a part of you. Like, when they say that the appendix self-destructs, they're not joking. And yeah, exactly. Despite the fact that we do it like we're punching the clock, like, you know, appendicitis is a very serious condition. It's as bad as any other part of your body necrotizing. It really is. So, yeah, it would kill me effortlessly if I had not done anything about it, right? So I just keep thinking about the fact that, like, a couple months ago, I was just wandering around talking to people like, oh, I feel like shit. I was dying inside. Wow, right? Weird. Well, so I go in for surgery, and before the surgery, the surgeon and their assistant and a nurse and another doctor and the anesthesiologist all talk to me. And they all assure me, oh, it's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to recover really fast. This is a routine thing. And several of them, this was on Thanksgiving, by the way, literally. Like, this is what I spent my Thanksgiving doing. And several of them said, oh, yeah, you can go home and eat Thanksgiving dinner. We'll try and get you out today. Which, well, right? You think like, oh, gut surgery. I can't go home. You know, I'm going to have to eat Jell-O for 3 weeks or whatever. No. The thing they're doing, I won't get into the details, but it doesn't affect it at all. It doesn't matter. So they literally verbatim told me I could go home and eat Thanksgiving dinner. So I did. The next day, I went home and I had turkey and stuffing and the whole 9 yards. And I wasn't feeling great. I was in a fair bit of pain, so I didn't have a lot of it, but I still did have a complete Thanksgiving dinner. So that's never going to stop feeling weird to me that they just told me I could have whatever I wanted immediately. There are no dietary restrictions on the take-home paperwork. There's no anything other than don't lift more than 15 pounds. It's the only thing it says. And as I also said earlier, a couple of people asked, like, oh, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine, but I almost wasn't because it turns out I have stitches I didn't know about inside me that are not healed yet. And I didn't know this. Yeah, that's the thing. That's me on screen right now. And so I only found out from my surgeon a couple days ago that I'm still not cleared to lift more than 15 pounds or I could herniate. So, like, whoops. Yeah, I can't lift more than 15 pounds until January. So, one moment. I need to adjust my belt because, speaking of which, oof. When recovering from this, your pants start to feel tight a lot more than normal. Anyway, But the punchline, because this is actually driving towards a joke, if you will, is that there's no dietary restrictions at all, right? It's not like, don't eat a lot of acidic stuff or anything. It doesn't say anything. It's just go about your normal business, including nothing on there says not to drink. And they didn't tell me not to drink. And I'm just thinking about being the kind of, the person whose life is going in such a way that they're like, oh, yeah, just had my appendix out, gonna go home and just get blasted. I didn't ask if it was okay, and I'm not gonna do it. But it's wild to think that, like, according to all the information I have, I could have done that. Hello. You have a lemon-shaped face. Did you know that, Soba? Oh, you're getting your fur in my drink. It's soba, not soda. No, you're wolging the cable. You're worrying it. Oh, there it is. You got wolged. You're all wolged now. Gosh, she has a good face. Doesn't she just have the best face? Holy crap. C222, I can't remember your given name, but holy shit, that's a cool story. I hope they fixed it all. But up. We're just experiencing soba right now. The sababa. Baba baba baba. Bebe baba. Bebeb. 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 Beer burp burp. Beer burp 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 burp. Okay, so here's the thing, Electrokinesis. That was the name that she had when we got her. And you can imagine why we changed that name. All right. Anyway. Oh, she's still kind of there. She's still sort of here in the image with us. And she just sat on the controls for my lights and turned them off. But honey. Pardon. Only a little bit of cat ass on the top of that soda. Good cat. Good cat. So yeah, this is like EGA Another World. Oh, that jump. Oh, that jump's not good. Or wait, is it a jump? Or is it just like a run? Okay, nothing that way. Holy shit! I love how much waiting we just did for that to be the denouement. Do I have any other controls here? I don't seem to. So am I just supposed to run under that thing and then just like... Holy shit. I mean, this is how Another World was. Like this is exactly how that game functioned. What if we just book it? Nope. He just goes for it. Holy shit. Yeah, just normal game. I tried going the other way, but let's try again. Yep. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, this game ends with screamer tone. No other button on the keyboard does anything. What if we just... Holy shit. Okay, let's run over there. Oops. then immediately run back. No, he just resets. Oh my God, what are we supposed to do? Yeah, okay. Let's try moving slowly. Maybe that's what it is. I don't seem to have a button for... Wait, you saw that, right? Oh, Soba just did a big stretchy. There she goes. Here comes the tail. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, we're playing video game right now. So maybe it's that we just dodge. Maybe we just are supposed to dodge just a little bit. Oh, didn't do it on time. This game is reminding you of Flashback because Flashback is the sequel to Out of This World, and this game is a clone of Out of This World. Okay, yeah, so you've got to do this like funky... You actually have to walk without rhythm. Here, so we get over here, and then we do that, and then we do that, and then we do that. Ooh! Ooh! Okay! 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 Okay, video games! Holy shit! Okay, alright, 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 we got it this time. Bonk. Bonk. Get to the second screen. This guy. Then we go back. The bird's gone now. Does that get us anything? Because that's how Another World worked. Oh, wait, I thought there was one more screen there. I guess there wasn't. Okay. Oh, oh. Oh, I can pick things up. I was trying to do that earlier. Do I... Okay, maybe I just need to go back. Maybe the tentacle will be gone now. Probably not, though. I'm going to have to walk with... Okay. This guy is going to erupt. And... Whoa! All right. Let's go. Let's go. This is a video game right here. Dodge. Dodge. Okay. Oh, whoa, shit. You actually have to do it one more time. Damn it. All right. We got it. We got it. We got the strats. Ah, damn it. I didn't let go of run fast enough. Yeah, maybe I do just need to book it through the second, through the tentacle monster scene. Ah! So you gotta, if you're running when he starts his dive, he'll catch you. So you've got to wait until he dives, then move. So you gotta be standing still at the beginning of the dive. There we go. Okay. All right, now we get out of here. Now, if we just book it. I don't think so. I think he's gonna get me. Yep. So I think what happens is you have to dodge back. Yes, this is some like random German dude cloning Out of This World, which is wild. I think we've already picked up what this game's primary like gimmick is, which is, oh, what if you couldn't just continuously give inputs and had to constantly interrupt them? All right. So, let's run to this point. Ah, damn it. Are we loving this music? How are we loving this music? I wonder if I can just crouch. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I mean, who knows how it's implemented, right? It could all just be, like, super hard-coded and not have any real generalization going on in it. It is interesting that, like... Okay, so he takes that whole chunk there. So here's the thing. Like, I was just talking about this earlier, but like a surprisingly small number of games at this time really were Guy if they were successful. A lot of games had teams. It wasn't 100 people. No, I tried walking back, but by the time the tentacle comes out, you don't have time to react. And also, if you try and cross while he's still grabbing the bird, he just sends out another tentacle. So there's definitely some trick here that I need to figure out. I'll just book it anyway so you can see what I mean. See, he just... So I think basically that second tentacle is just hard-coded to always come out as soon as you cross the midpoint of the screen. I'm thinking about trying to crouch next time. So let's try that. Nope, that doesn't work. And I don't think I can jump, but you know what? I don't seem to have a way to jump, but I have to believe there is one. Let me check real quick, see if I have any kind of manual for this. What am I playing? Bio Robot Space. So this supposedly came out in 1994 as freeware. And, wow, there's actually another character in this game. Damn. Story, English.text. Hyperspace. Whoa, there's actually like a little novella that came with this game. Wait, hang on a second. What? I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Oh my God, wait a minute. Oh, no, yeah, I always check the README, but this is a walkthrough in the form of a novella. Max felt that he was lying on something cold. He opened his eyes. He was surrounded by blue mountains, and on a light green sky was visible a large planet. Max miraculously survived because the ship that kidnapped him was lying beaten in 2 parts away. Beaten in 2 parts. Ugh. But then he noticed that a black bird leapt from the cliff. She went to Max, finding his victim in it. Oh, this is so poorly translated. But then in... Oh my God! Oh, this is so poorly translated. Max drowned to run, and in the same moment of the bird... Wait, hang on. Max drowned to run, and in the same moment of the bird crown on that place where that was the Max. Weapon. John Freeman drowned to run. God, this is actually like the same broken English. Oh man. Yeah, unfortunately, this is supposed to be a set of instructions in the form of a story, which is very poorly done to begin with. But then in addition, it's like this wouldn't have been a good idea ever. But then in addition, it's so poorly translated. If I had the German version and put it through Google, it would probably actually be better, but I only have the English version. I want to share this with you, though, so let's just get up on that. I just want everyone to see what we're talking about here, so please enjoy this. This is so good. And unfortunately, no, I do not have the German version, which is quite a bummer. Yeah, Max again ran forward to the sand-covered area. Bird chased after him, but then an eye stretched out of the sand. In caps, Max stayed directly in front of him. Right? That's supposed to tell you what to do. And it's almost a good idea. The eye squeezed from pleasure. At this moment, Max was brought to take it. Huh. It sounds like it's saying that if you get the timing right, then the tentacle won't react to you. So, I should probably hide the notepad. But yeah, it is interesting that if you get up, then the bird can get you. Okay, so We run this way. There we go. Oh, okay, okay. Whoa. All right. The ambition here is off the charts. But God, what a bad game. That was close. That was close to being good. Oh, I'm getting squeaked at. Oh, somebody wants out. Please hold. All right. Come on, Missy. Go for it. Scoot. We address both of the large cats as Missy because they are extremely stuck up. Ah. Okay, you know what? I'm curious about Bip Bop 2, Bip Bop 3. This is... Oh. Copyright 1989, 1993 nostalgia release by S&M Software. And of course is written in Pascal. Oh, is Bip Bop known? Well, not by me. Ooh. Oh, man, this got that... Like, yes, it is literally CGA, but it also has that CGA energy. It's also bad, like... Whoa, huh. I think I see what the goal is, but the thing never stops moving, so it's kind of hard to really plan anything. Like, This is supposed to be Breakout with dipping mustards, which, like, you know, I'm there for, notionally. I've seen some attempts to make Breakout more interesting. Yeah, see, like, yeah. You know, this seems like it's got room for some novelty, but because the paddle won't stop moving, it's really difficult to, like, strategize anything. But in general, Breakout just has this problem that it's hard to really visualize what the paddle is going to do depending on where the ball hits it. And I've always felt that that makes Breakout sort of limited in how good it can really be. And yeah, clearly the... I think we see what that's about. Clearly, Bip Bop 2 and 3 are quite a bit better. We're going to load this one up because it has a dog. Oh, hell yes. Oh, that's S&M Software is this guy and, wait, Miss Maria Bonetta. So, not his wife? I don't know. Whatever. The point is... Pretty cool. There he is. Man, the fucking deluxe paint gradients that tell you you're about to play a game that is not terribly high effort. Okay. Oh, it's mouse-based. Bip Bop. Whoa! Bullet. Why bullet? I'm loving this background. This background is just sending me. This is still not a very good Breakout, is the thing of it. What do these bullets do? Oh! Oh! Yeah, so... There's a problem common to, like, shareware slash, you know... indie breakouts, which is not understanding that you need the paddle needs to perturb the ball trajectory a little bit. It can't be a perfect 45 ever, or you'll end up like we saw there, trapped in a pattern. And I feel like the bullet thing was this developer not able to figure out how to solve that problem. Like, okay, what if the player could just shoot it though? Yeah, this isn't very good. All right, yeah. Bip bop, not a pointing. It's the other thing. Whoa, we got to load this one up. This is from 1997. This looks cool as shit. One moment. I would really expect there to be music right now. Oh, cool. It's Bad Apple. Oh. Boy, the music of 90s PC puzzle games. Whoa. Oh man, I'm entering the same letter over and over and it comes out different.
Information, please. Tactics is ready. Alcoholics is ready.
I'm not doing anything.
Sickly boy. Technic, stop. Sickly boy.
We keep finding increasingly more European video games somehow. This one tops the list.
Uncle, Gravis squares up.
I don't think this is a porn game.
Okay, Alcoholics is winner.
What more? DVD resolution is no less than the resolution of DVD.
Confirmation, please.
Confirmation, please. The fucking pixel shaders, though? Arcalex is ready.
Tactics is ready.
Oh, I see. So the top one is playing Tetris and the bottom one's playing Breakout? Oh, get the fuck out.
Sickly boy. Uncle, rabbit squares up. Wrists down. Multiple.
Yeah.
Multiple. Okay, Alcoholics is winner.
Thank you to whoever just sent me $3. I needed something to think about other than whatever that was. There it is. DVD resolution. The resolution of DVD. Sometimes you ask yourself, who would go so far as to do Go Look More Like? And if you can't answer that, then you just got to go back to the beginning. I'm trying to imagine reviewing that. I'm trying to imagine actually coming up with, like, stuff to say about that. Not that I couldn't, but every word that came out of my mouth would feel so inadequate. It would feel like it would be the worst kind of, like, artist's nightmare, where you're just like you're so deeply frustrated by the disconnect between what you can say and what needs to be said. You know? Or maybe you don't. I don't know. Oh, this is another Doka game. That fucking ruled. Yes! This is sick as hell. Oh no, the unbelievable events. This is a Metroidvania. If you think I'm joking, well, I don't know why we're getting these sound effects. Ow! Whoa, 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 why? Why so loud? Like, generally the vibes here are dope, but why those sounds, though? Oh? Oh? Oh. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's a programming interface. What is with the sounds? There we go. Oops. The controls are a little awkward. Ah, the collision's like not too hot. What is with the sound effects? This game seems like it takes itself so seriously, and then the sound damn effects. Oh wow, I actually got it. Oh yeah, I cannot jump high enough. But what do we have here? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Why? Why the sound effects, though? Oh! Oh, if you hold control, you get a much taller jump. Okay. Wait, so can I... sure that's... No, it's not tall enough to do it from there. Okay. Okay, and then... Yes! Wow, the timing here is like pretty tight. Okay, so that stops short. So you have to be right here. Oops. No, I just took that one on the face, actually. All right, so then... Okay, that one's straightforward enough. That just opens the damn door. I'm telling you, this is a Metroidvania. Whoa. Now, was that a bug? Surely it was. Yeah, that was a bug. What the fuck is up with, like, this seems so good, but then it's got the damn sound effects. Whoa! Okay, so let me explain. There's 3 ways to jump in this. So you can jump. If I press up, I get a medium forward jump. If I control up, I get a high jump. And if I alt up, I get a long jump. Or wait a minute, is that the same jump? No, that's the same jump. No, that is the same jump. Yeah, it just glitched out, and it just sent me skyrocketing across the screen. I did a zip without even trying. What? Why? Why the sound effects, though? That's such a disappointment. Okay, so nix all of that. There we go. That was trapped in a pattern. Hopefully, the period on these two... Whoops. I don't know if these are going to sync up. But, like, the sound effects are completely random. They're not doing anything. There's nothing going on. The game just randomly plays PCM sound effects. Why? Ah, damn. You know, I wonder if I actually sent this one as high as I could have. Yeah, let's find out. Oh, no. I actually could have sent it higher. Okay. I guess there's not really any sounds that matter, so I can just mute them. Okay. See, I'd love to hit escape and see if I have, like, any options or anything. Oh, hello. Whoa! What? Huh? Oh, wait. I'm taking damage. There's, like, a gravity field there, and it's injuring me. Oh, what the fuck? Louder? Huh? Why was that? Wait. Wait. What? There wasn't music earlier, right? Imagine if I'd successfully muted it instead of whatever the fuck I did instead, and we'd never found out that the game had some sick fucking music. There. Oh. Oh, come on. No. Oh, come on. Ah. I'm taking so much damage and I don't know why. Like, I would really love to jump onto that platform, but there's just no way to coordinate it. And now I'm gonna die. Oh. What's this? I don't... Okay. Alright. That's enough Black Zone. That's so cool. I'm going to fave that. I'm going to look that up on Moby Games for later reference. Yeah, developed by one person. Oh, wait a minute. This is the person who developed Mick. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, it's like one, I think, Russian guy who develops these weird, highly ambitious DOS Metroidvanias. Yeah, I played one called Mick. Just a beautiful, like, EGA styled game with a lot of the same vibes as what we just saw. So... yeah, that was... ooh, wow. Well, you know what? I've been streaming for about 3 American hours. It is 10 and 20. Well, I definitely need to play whatever the hell... oh, wait, no. This is... I have played this before. Never mind. Oh, frickin' Blast Chamber. I should probably get going. This was fun. Thank you all. I'm just checking to see if there's any other like last minute bangers. No, we played Blinky. I was about to say, like, oh, that looks like it goes. This launcher is called Launchbox, and I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, before I go, I should definitely plug. Launchbox is super awesome. You put your whole, like, retro game collection into it, and it allows you to, like, yeah, I know we all use, like, RetroArch, but this, like, sits at a layer even above that. And allows you to, it's a front end that pulls together all your games, all your emulators. I really can't even begin to describe everything it does. It's actually inconceivable, like, or indescribable, because there's so much depth to it. It's just absurd. There's just so much functionality. But what I'm actually using here is not just Launchbox. It's something a lot more helpful to somebody who just wants to, like, get up and go. This is ExoDOS, EXODOS. It is nearly a terabyte, and it is a collection of 10,800 DOS games. It's actually gotten bigger now. This is ExoDOS 5, but it's ExoDOS 6 now. And the cool thing about it is, I don't know how much of this is Launchbox and how much of it is ExoDOS, but the combination of the two, certainly, it pulls... This thing connects to like 3 different online services. And so it's pulling down all the box art. It's pulling down the game metadata. So like all this stuff on the right is there. If you play like if you load up like Genesis and NES games and whatnot in here, it'll have fucking videos. It'll have videos linked here you can view right here in the program, so you don't have to jump over to YouTube. So basically, this has saved me hundreds of hours easily on streams and like, you know, looking for just like a weird game to play, because you don't have to take every single game and dump it into Moby Games, nor do you have to fire it up and wait for it to load. The other thing is that, and I don't know how they handle this in ExoDOS 6. I know they do it a little bit differently because it's kind of awkward on ExoDOS 5. But a thing that makes it even more convenient is that the games are not all extracted by default, even with that like 680 gig download. The games are still like compressed and whatnot. And if I go to run one of these games, the first thing it does is install it, you know, it extracts it, and it copies over a bespoke DOSBox.conf that's been customized for that particular game. So, like, that's what the ExoDOS project is it's like a guy, I think, who's going through every single game that exists for the PC platform and producing a custom DOSBox config to, you know, to make it run. And the amount of effort that saves over getting like the raw zips or ISOs and having to do it yourself, because I have played at least 100 CD-ROM games out of this collection, and CD-ROM games are a gigantic pain in the ass to install under DOSBox, and if you don't think so, it's only because you haven't run into these yet. Like, I have probably 24, no, it's more, it's at least 50 CD-ROM games that just won't install. I don't know why. He figured it out, and it's done. It's ready to go. So you don't need to worry about that. Stuff like 2 streams ago, I played a game called XS, which I have never gotten working since 2001, when I first played it on a DOS machine, a Windows 98 machine that I still had. I played like the shareware, and it worked then. Since then, I have never gotten it to work. The ExoDOS team figured out how to make it work. So I'm just saying... Yes, and that didn't work. What are you... I've been doing this for 20 years. Come on. There are a bunch of CD-ROM games that just won't work. They just don't work. Like, you install them, and then they say they can't find the files, and then they won't run. And a lot of them, I've never figured out how to fix them. This guy has. He did the work. I don't have to. I have a life to live. I have things to do outside of this. I don't want to bury 2 hours into trying to get some shitty game to run, only to find out I don't even want to play it. You know? So this is 10,800 jobs that have already been done for you, and I highly recommend it. Especially because, like I said, you can look at a game and go, man, not only would this be a waste of time to try and get this working, I don't even want to play it to begin with because the screenshot right here shows me this game sucks. So that has saved me an awful lot of time. And also, it's gotten me to play games I never would have otherwise. I'll see something where the name looks boring, the description looks boring, but then you look at a screenshot and you're like, holy shit, I got to get up on this. So, yeah, if you've got the space, or if you can afford to just buy like a 1 terabyte hard drive to dedicate to it, I highly recommend it, because ExoDOS is just so convenient. You know, I've spent decades playing DOS games on not DOS equipment, and this has just streamlined it so tremendously. I can't thank the Exo team enough. Like, goddamn, doing God's work. And there are packages. Yeah, there's an Exo Win for Windows 3.1 games. There's, I think it's either this one or Exo Win. I don't remember. One of them has Voodoo games. a whole section for 3DFX enabled games. I think that's EXO. And then I believe there's other packages. Daria might know. Isn't there one for like Apple II that also plugs into this? I think. And C64, I think C64 Dreams plugs into Launchbox. Apple II GS. And the thing is that, like, yes, the 3DFX emulation is part of DOSBox itself. You can get it from DOSBox X and a couple of other branches. But again, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is, if you go to set it up, it takes you more than 6 seconds to do it. Whereas with this, it takes you 6 seconds because you double click on it and then you say yes, and then it's there and you're done. Yeah, sorry, no, I wasn't saying that C64 Dreams was part of EXO. I'm just saying that it's also like you can download these packages and they will launch in Launchbox and you can explore them as easily as I've been doing here. And it's very convenient. I recommend it if you are not the sort of person who wants to spend all of your time dicking with emulators and whatnot and just wants to play the fucking games. So, huge props. I'm so glad that curation is becoming a big part of like the emulation retro gaming stuff in a way that it wasn't 5 years ago, let alone 10. It was just, here's your fucking 10,000 .rom files. Good luck. No metadata. Go fuck yourself. No. Nowadays, we're, in 5 years, probably, it'll be possible to take... That's not true. We're already there, actually, I should say. I have seen this. You can have a Launchbox setup that has every single video game, all of them, from like 1973 to like about 15 years ago, 12 years ago, all with more metadata than you see here. You right-click on a game, you tell it, show me the manual. The manual's there. You can view it in-game in some cases. You want to see the box? Fucking Launchbox will give you a 3D render of the box that a PS2 game came in, and you can turn it around and look at the back. I mean, that's the level of curated that we're on at this point. And there's so much hand effort going into it. There's so much, like, people tweaking stuff and building these just meticulously and lovingly crafted gosh, I'm trying to remember. Daria, what was it we were playing? Was it the C64 Dreams collection where you could be like playing this inscrutable British platformer and then you'd press a button on your Xbox controller and it would pop up a custom guide that somebody had made that showed you like what keyboard keys were bound and like gave you hints that someone had made now for this game. Not like a copy of the README or the manual that came with the game, but like, did the Amiga collection have that? But fucking nobody was doing anything like this 10 years ago. Nothing. It was, here's your zip file, here's your no intro, good luck. And now we're on like 12th level retro where, yeah, exactly. So C64 Dreams, I'm pretty sure was the one. I think there's some other collections where, yeah, you bind a key on your fucking Xbox gamepad, and while you're playing, you like press L2, and it shows you this full screen image someone made. You can flip through page by page that shows you like key bindings and tells you like, oh, if here's the password for the crack, the copy protection and shit like that. And it's good to see that there's a complaint that some friends of mine make a lot, which is the put it on archive being the only thing people ever say. Oh, you've got something rare, you've got something special, image it, put it on archive. Then walk the fuck away. Don't tell anyone it's there, don't link it anywhere, no metadata. All you should do is just grab the ISO, grab the image, throw it on Internet Archive, then go, oh, my job's done. Well, no one's ever going to find it, and no one's going to know what to do with it. That's half a job. And yes, you should do that if you do nothing else. it's not unappreciated. It is important. But the point is that that's the only thing that's happening. That's the only thing that's been happening for decades at this point. People shoveling stuff onto abandonware websites, and then only 20 years after that started did anybody come back through and start like picking through it. But the load, like the mountain of stuff to look at, is so big that where you're going to stick your fork in, right? So the point is that for decades, retro gaming, and abandonware has been only in the form of, here's the stuff, good luck. You didn't get manuals. You didn't find out whether it was cracked or not, or whether it had been modified. You didn't get any instructions on how to use it. You didn't get, if it's for DOSBox, you need to have, customizations for the emulator for a lot of games. Like, very few of the games that I played today, or in any of my streams, will run unless you adjust the CPU clock cycles. And one thing that actually bums me out a little bit about Exodus 5, and maybe they improved this in 6, is that of the curation that they've done, they haven't, pardon me, of the curation that they've done, one thing they haven't really done is adjusted the clock cycles. There's an awful lot of games that come up at 3,000 cycles, which just isn't enough. And that concerns me a little bit in the sense that I always see both sides of this thing, right? If you're putting this collection of 10,000 games in front of somebody who wasn't there and doesn't have any experience using DOSBox, using emulators, doesn't understand that computers used to have highly variable speed, and that this was a thing that games depended on in some cases and all that. If you don't know about those things and you load up a game that's like from 1996 and it comes up with 3,000 cycles, you're not going to know why that game is running so slow. And because this has been curated and handed to you on a silver platter, and all these games have, box art and metadata and whatnot, you're not going to be thinking to yourself, oh, well, maybe the EXO people, screwed up. Maybe they didn't set the right number of cycles. You're going to assume that this is how it's meant to be played. So it's a minor complaint, I would say, because it's just sort of an entry exam sort of thing. I hate to say it like that, and I don't like to gatekeep, but the fact is that you do need to know this information. You cannot interact with DOSBox without understanding how the cycles thing works. It's not an option. You simply need to know that stuff, and what can you do, right? You've got to learn it somewhere. But at least if you're starting from first principles, just downloading DOSBox 073.zip, you'll find out much later what a mistake that was. You're gonna stumble on these answers fairly quickly because you'll be questioning everything. Nothing's going to work at first. You're going to have to build up from nothing. And by the time you have a collection of games, you'll have figured out the basic information you need to know. But this is just an inevitable problem with anything that tries to improve accessibility of a obscure form of media, right? You could say that it's no different than I don't know, translating weird German art films, and going, well, okay, but a bunch of people who aren't passionate about this thing that only a bunch of nerds knew about up until now are going to watch these and just take them at face value and not know all of the nuance, the meta that you would have learned if you'd watched these the only way you could watch them for 50 years, which was to go to a physical theater, where everybody in the seats is going to be a nerd who's been waiting to see this thing that has been rumored to them for years. And then before the film starts, a guy is going to stand up in the front and talk about how they restored it and then tell you the information you need to know, right? And it's just a problem that's inherent to making something strange and obscure accessible. But accessibility is always the most important thing, and it leads to frustration for the experienced, right? The experts, because they have to sit around and watch people be wrong, right? Just bluntly, that's what it is. You're going to have to You're going to have to put your head in your hands and go, oh my God, they're making the same mistake that everybody makes. But it's worth it in the end because it's more people looking at the same stuff. And I always think about the word research. I don't know if this is literally true, but to me, the etymology seems like to look again, right? Because it's probably not actually what that root means. It's probably some other. But in my head, I think of it like that because when you research something, you usually do look at it again and again and again and again. You look at it, you get a face value impression. Then you look at it again and you look for something deeper. And then ideally someone else looks at it again. And you keep digging through the same pile over and over and over. And eventually someone might come up with something that everybody else missed. Or you might come up with something that you missed your first 5 times through. So if we think of this stuff as being culturally and historically important, which I'd like to think that it is, it goes without saying that more eyes is of more value. The fewer people looking at something, the less is going to be discovered about it. And I think how many people could possibly know that there's a weird that some German guy attempted to clone out of this world and like completely missed all the nuance of it, It's one thing to play that and go, oh my God, this is terrible. That's just for the sake of entertainment. But there's an undercurrent there. Hell, there's a fucking overcurrent of, wow, this is terrible, but it did get made. And that's astonishing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the combo Tetris breakout thing, right? Other than us, it says there's 73 people watching here. We may be among the 90 people who have ever seen those 2 games, for all we know. But now we're going to go and tell more people about them. And someone will spend more time playing that Out of This World clone than I did. I may not be the guy to dig out its secrets, but I could be the guy who puts it in front of someone who puts it in front of someone who digs out its secrets. And all of that because I'm telling you not to go download a zip full of no intros, but I'm telling you to go download Exodus and to pass that on to the next person so that they pass it on to the next person so that more people are able to just on a whim go, I'll jump in here and look at it. You get into Launchbox. After you load up Exodus, you press Control, Alt, Q, and it jumps to a random game. And I cannot express to you the value of this. Right? I can't tell you how many times I've landed on something really fascinating that I passed over when I was going through it alphabetically, and you can land on the same stuff, but you can also that's right. I don't think I played this on stream, but this is perfect. This is a perfect example. This here, A Day for Soft Food, is a text adventure from 1998 that was, I think, made for a text adventure competition, I think. And you play a cat, and the cat wants to eat, and that's it. It's bad. It's a crappy text adventure, but nonetheless, it is a text adventure where you play a cat. Need I say more? Right? You kill a bird in this. The provider lies asleep on his side. He faces east, snorkeling loudly. Jump on the provider. You leap heedlessly onto the provider. The provider grumbles as he rises from the blankets and seizes you by the scruff of the neck. Moments later, you find yourself tumbling head over heels into a bank of snow. You hear the latch click inside the cottage, knowing you've been sentenced to a day in the cold. Hardly bearable without even the hope of soft food. You have wasted the day. Game over. Without even the hope of soft food. So, I am, above all other things, in favor of accessibility. And tell your friends. Good night, everyone. I'm going to go find something to eat.